WorldNewsDailyReport.com, ladies and gentlemen. You're about to hear a lot of curse words, so if your ears are very sensitive, I suggest you click away from this video right now because what in the actual fuck? Like, what is this? What the hell is this? Cannibal killer slaughtered and ate 23 pizza delivery men, 6 Jehovah Witnesses, and 2 postmen in past 7 years. So this is what the guy looks like right here. Look at this fucking stupid ass, disgusting, vile creature. Because that's what I'm gonna call him. I'm sorry. I know he's a human being and I shouldn't say things like this, but this is just Jurassic. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is some shit that I'd never heard before. This is extraordinary. This is legendary. Look at him. He looks like a fucking blob. Like, where does his chin start? Like, what is this? What is all of this? He looked like a fucking a minion or something. Like, why is one eye this way and the other eye is that way? Oh my god. I'm going to hell for this, but this is just disgusting. Who in their right mind inspired you to become a cannibal killer? Are you watching too much TV or something? Like, what the fuck is going on? So, here is an article that I'm going to skim through because it's a lot and there are certain key factors that I just want to point out, that are very disturbing. Houston police have arrested a man believed, let's put that there in a highlight, believed to be behind the disappearances of no less than 31 persons this past decade. So he's been doing this for quite a while, ladies and gentlemen. That is disturbing. Ivan is the man in the photo, could be linked to a number of mysterious disappearances in the area, believed officials. So I'm guessing in the area of Houston, Texas. Ivan was interrogated by police after neighbors complained about him using a chainsaw late night and reported the man being covered in blood. So that's crazy, But it does say that believed, you know what I'm saying? So we don't know exactly what he was doing. So maybe he wasn't eating the people, but he was chopping them up, doing something with these people. And we don't know exactly what ticked him off, but something did. And we're going to find out in the rest of this article. When police arrived on the scene, Ivan was found butchering a dead body in his garage and preparing what police officers described as large quantities of ground meat. That is disgusting, guys. So he was taking the bodies, chopping them up, grinding them up into some sort of like meat structure, and he mixed it with an aromatic blend of spices. So he knew exactly what he was doing and he tried to disguise it by using, super fragrant spices, seasonings, whatever. Because this is, mind you, this is raw human flesh, so of course it's going to have a bad smell. So he's trying to cover up that smell with all of the spices that he put in there. And, this is something new that he probably haven't done before, but he's seen done on like TV shows and shit. Because honestly, I don't think anybody in real life inspired him to become a cannibal. This has to be something straight out of a fucking movie. This is just ridiculous. The suspect admitted to preying on unexpected delivery men at local restaurants. Okay, so he's a creep. Several postmen, and even a number of Jehovah Witnesses, Assistant Chief Jeff told reporters. So this is the chief, I'm guessing, right here. This is what he told the reporters. Executive Assistant Chief from the Houston Police Department says officials seized over 700 pounds of unidentified meat from 4 freezers, and which is presumed to be one of human origin. Wow. So not only was he eating allegedly these people, but he was storing them in large freezers. So that right there, just it makes you look super suspect, because why do you have four large freezers and 700 pounds of unidentified meat, human organs and stuff like that? Like, you ground that up together and everything, that stuff is heavy. So that's why it says 700 pounds. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looks to be 700 pounds in the photo because this nigga's fat as fuck. But come on, dude. Like, why? I don't even know what else to say about this. This is just disturbing, disgusting, all of the above right now. I never suspected he was a mass murderer. He would often invite all the neighbors to watch football at his house and host large barbecues for everyone, and was super friendly, one neighbor told reporters. So he was normal at some point in his life, He enjoyed the company of people at his home watching football, and then just one day he just snapped, and people just stopped coming over, and all of the wrong people started coming over. You see, the title says Jehovah Witnesses. If you don't know what those are the people that come to your house all the time, and they try to read you the good words from the Bible and get you to join their association or their community, whatever they call it. And at times, yes, those people can get annoying, regardless or not. We don't like that on Saturdays and Sundays. Most of us like to sleep in. They come banging on the door early in the morning, be like 8 o'clock in the morning, and they want you to come look at some little, pamphlets that they hand out and stuff like that, and allow you to stand there with the door open while they read the Bible to you. And it's just it's just overbearing sometimes. Ivan, who lives with his mother, Anastasia, um, and who rents the basement to a local student, so there was somebody else in the house as well, seemed to blend into the community and never arouse suspicion from neighbors. Wow. So these two people could possibly be, like suspects, you know what I'm saying? Because they lived in the house with him. Um, there's a student in the basement. Maybe they were unaware of, Ivan's doings, but still they were in the house and they didn't report it or anything like that. So that kind of aroused suspicion from me, you know? He was in charge of organizing our yearly spaghetti dinner fundraiser for the past 5 years and was a key player in the community. I am in utter disbelief, one local YMCA administrative told reporters. So, as I said, he was normal before. Now he snapped and became a cannibal freaking killer. That's a crazy story right there. When interrogated by authorities, Ivan apparently showed some remorse about killing the delivery men and postmen who were just doing their job, you know? And that's kind of sad that you did that. But he admitted to killing those people, so this is crazy for him. But he also said that the Jehovah Witnesses were really annoyed, they really annoyed him, and he wished he had taken more out. So that right there is, let me just highlight that because that is crazy. As I mentioned, Jehovah Witnesses are annoying, and he said that they annoyed him, and he wished he'd taken more out. So he's just letting you know, like, yeah, regardless of what's happening to me right now, I still want to take these suckers out, because they are annoying. And this is something that these businesses, they should take that into factor. Like, people don't like you guys showing up at their house. Just stop sending them, because they send one person and then they start to send a group, and it becomes annoying. You guys know how, like, Christmas carolers may show up to your house. That's how the Jehovah Witnesses are showing up to your house in groups. A local Jehovah Witness organization spokesman said that he is relieved that members of our local chapter can now feel safe, and that these courageous souls have not ended up in the foul man's belly, but in God's belly. If convicted of his crimes, he can receive the maximum prison of sentencing of 2,675 years in jail. God damn, that's life.